for it to be just a complete and utter, well, obliteration that we witnessed. Nobody could have predicted that. But guys, I think we're actually live. They probably are we or are we not? I think we are. This is live.
Yeah.
So this is the real deal here, guys. We have Na'Vi going to be on the CT side of things here on Cash with AGAiN, former Universal Soldiers, former ESC, doing their thing on the T side. But for now, at least, we begin with a match that seems to be pretty tried and true for now, at least. AGAiN trying to get control of mid, and it looks like they're going to get control of short, so that's pretty nice. And they have two guys out onto the A site already, so great play from them. They should be able to get the plant. Now it's up to them to hold it. And Na'Vi just trying to rotate in. They've got 3 guys left alive, but as they come through the doors, they're going to get picked. We lose starix right there. It looks like Zeus, in fact, a happy face. Not so happy anymore. But Edward and starix still alive. At least they get 1 kill, but they still have to go through 3 terrorists and get the defuse. starix has a kit, so they do have a chance, but it is going to be a hell of a struggle. And now, well, byali gets 1, Taz gets the other, and that is going to be the end of the first round, the pistol round going AGAiN's way.
That was a very well executed strat by the Poles. I mean, they managed to get 4 Na'Vi players rotating over towards the B bomb site early on in the round with the use of decoys and gaining control over the middle area. It was just super solidly done, actually. So great pistol. I mean, if you want to pick up a pistol round, that should definitely be one to steal.
That's one that matters the most, isn't it? But right now it looks like, let's see, we have a P250 on the right coming in on Na'Vi. We're already losing members left and right. Not having too much luck. It looks like C's just trying to push out and get a jump on somebody. Edward's got the deagle. He's trying to go to town, but byali's going to find the headshot first. And that leaves C's all the way back in T-spawn, except that they know where he is. He was trying to hunt down someone. I think he was trying to hunt down Taz, and he couldn't quite find it. So now now he's the hunted. He gets to kind of wait and see. He's just holding this angle, hoping to actually get a pick. But so far, I mean, what do you make so far of the CT side actually losing the pistol like this? I mean, 2-0, the pistol going AGAiN's way.
Defending the pistol on CT side is hard, to say the least, especially when you actually get tricked as badly as Na'Vi got in that first round. They basically left the A site entirely open, and it's tough enough to actually defend the site when you're the correct amount of players due to how open the sites are. So I'm not surprised the T site are able to grab the pistol round, but we'll have to see how it plays out. I like this map as a T-sided. I think this map is a T-sided map, but it varies a lot. Like I guess the sample pool we have of games on Cash isn't that great.
It isn't quite there yet, huh?
Yeah, it could be very volatile depending on what type of style your team plays, I guess.
Well, guys, we've got the B side underway here. Zeus has actually managed to find 1 kill, and there we go. Zeus trying to pop out, and he does pick off 1 before byali can get the flank on him. But this is actually going to be a great round coming in for Na'Vi. We lose another member. All of a sudden, it's down to byali. He's sitting on the side. He has yet to plant the bomb, though. He has dropped Edward down to 3 points of health, but so far, this is an excellent rather an excellent eco round coming in for Na'Vi. Managing to kill off 4 members of AGAiN, and they may actually just pull this off right here. You see byali trying to turn this into a 1v1, trying to catch somebody out. He will find Edward, and that will be solid, and he goes for the heavens. He's going to find Guardian. Guardian can't live through it, though. Good spray from byali, gets the final 2, and saves AGAiN from the brink of disaster, but still, that was pretty disastrous in and of itself. Losing 4 members like that versus an eco, that's a big problem.
That hurts your economy by quite a bit, and they should consider themselves lucky to actually get away with that round. I mean, it seemed... I don't think they made any tactical errors. It's more up to them not actually hitting their shots. Neo should have had Zeus on site there for the better part of 5 seconds when they dueled it out. But you just couldn't connect really with his AK, and you get punished for it when you're up against players of this caliber. So
that's the real problem. All of a sudden, it seemed like he was dead on as well, and then all of a sudden you got Zeus winning that out, and You're thinking to yourself, that's not supposed to happen, especially with the P2000. He should not be getting a kill there. But that's the kind of thing I mean, any pro player is possible. It's possible when any pro player basically has a pistol in their hands. They can get kills when you think that they really shouldn't. And now we actually have the A play, it looks like, with 50 seconds on the clock. Again, want to try and go for this A. They're just going to go out through Squeaky and out through main and try and evade the site. There's 3 members here, however, and a 4th over on short. This is going to be a real problem here for, again, they're just getting cut down as they try and push out the doors. This is not looking good. The bomb has been dropped as well. There's the return, however, from snax, but Guardian is on the spot. He's going to find a shot and miss it. Big problem there. Goes for the second one, finds it that time, but now it's all down to snax. Last man alive for his team. He's picked up the bomb. Probably should just go for the YOLO plan at this point. And he's looking to get a shot, trying to bring it back to a 1v1. And if he can, that would be massive. But now starix has closed the distance. And if he allows this to go down, he will. But this is a problem. Now the flank is coming in. And, well, it's not even a problem with the flank, actually. Guardian still finds a shot through the box. So that is Na'Vi on the board now. 4th round, the important round for the CT side, is theirs.
That was a cool set strat from AGAiN. In my eyes, you can see Neo throwing some smokes from the T side or T spawn area there over onto the A site. I liked the initial look of it. It seemed like they didn't execute properly in terms of how they got on to site. A few of their players seem to be hanging back too much, really, and they getting too defensive early to actually grab control over the site. They might have not been expecting the fact that Na'Vi posted up 2 players at the very back of the site.
No problem, but it looks like what they want to do here again is actually just try and get out onto B as quickly as possible. They've already managed to sneak a guy in for Checker. There's going to be 2 guys there, in fact, and they are actually taking a lot of heat. starix is going to be the first man on the scene, but there is a 3-on-3 situation. starix spots one through the smoke, can't find the spray though, and the bomb does get planted in the end. But now it's up to, well, it's up to Na'Vi to turn things around. This is if they lose this round, they're going to lose several more behind it. So this is a real problem for them. They absolutely have to just lock this down. And now starix going to go right into Pasha. Pasha finds that shot, makes it look easy. And now Neo, byali, and Pasha, they just have to hold tight in this 3-on-2. And it's a real question for Na'Vi now as to whether they want to go for it. And it looks like they're opting to save. They're looking to just hold on to these rifles. And that is actually, I mean, the right call to make. If they can hold on to these 2 rifles, it makes a massive difference. Pasha not going to see it in time. Seized, gets him.
That was absolutely the correct decision to make there. They played the odds, really, in taking that site with a man down. Not the easiest thing in the world, especially when they've already been tagged a bit up, so not even at full health. You might as well just save it and see what you can do with it, really. Maybe do a stacker of some sort the next round. Try to grab one back.
Or play balls to the wall aggressive. Look at this,
like
Seas,
that.
man. He gets right up in the top of it. No problem. Gets a kill, and there you have it. That's actually a great start, but now this leaves Edward alone on the A site. Problem is that there's 3 guys here. 4 again, but it doesn't look like they're going to try and push through quite yet. Pasha is scoping things out, and that's the main thing here. But Squeaky has been opened. Taz is going to be the man behind that door. Door number 1 is a smoke. It goes out, and Taz now, he's in a position to actually get out here. Finds Edward. Edward wins the duel, though, and that's a big deal. He's managing to keep alive for just a bit longer. Pasha will find him in the end, however, and now we have 3 members left alive here for AGAiN. They're all on the site, and we got 4 members for Na'Vi closing in. Sees managing to get 1 kill. Pasha taking a little flack from starix, as we can see. This is still very close indeed. If they could just hold the angles here again, they could make this hurt, but Seized is going to find Pasha through the box, and there's the man at the back of the site. byali goes down, and that is going to be a very nice round here for Na'Vi, managing to turn everything around for themselves. In the finest, the Styles banking off of those 2 guns.
And this is what they were looking for when they opted to save the previous round. Having some firepower over no firepower, basically. And it worked out great for them. I think only 1 player from Na'Vi died in total that round.
I think they only lost Edward, so that is a really nice nice job.
Yeah, so they're building bank, and they got a round they shouldn't have gotten, in a sense. And the more of those you can get, the better.
This is what I'm waiting for now, because look at this, the duel happening Guardian. Guardian's actually going to manage to pick up and do a little bit of damage to Taz. Wings him through the box, it looks like. Still Taz, Taz decides that's enough of that and backs off. So now we get to wait and see. As it does appear, for now at least, that again, you know, they've got some men in garage, but again, it looks like they want to try and make an A play. I mean, the bomb is over on this side of the map, and they're starting to split up. One towards the squeak area, several towards the main area.
And you can see Neo is posted up. They're going to do the same set strat that they did a couple of rounds ago. That didn't go too well due to Navi having stacked 2 guys on at the very back of sight. So we'll see how it plays out this time.
Okay, Taz is taking point again. He manages to take out C's, though. That's a pretty big deal here. Edward's going to be the last man here. He's got the AK. He gets one before getting taken out by Snax. And now Guardian is coming into the rescue, but he almost gets point blank. Pasha doesn't get the kill, though. He still lives. And Guardian with this off could be a real thorn in their side. He's still holding strong. He's going to find one, spot it. No shot, though. There's the shot, and there's the kill. Taz goes down, and now we're right back into a 2-on-2. Excuse me, and now still have the 2 members, Guardian and starix. starix is going to get caught, however. Nice flank there, and Guardian gets caught out. Attention drawn by byali. Snax from the back of the site, though. Catches him as he tries to jump off the balcony. And that is another round there for AGAiN.
And again, did the right thing there. Similar to what GamePub did all game versus Astana, not giving us Navi the opportunity to get that opening frag that kind of puts the cog in motions, you know, or cogs in motion. They're just playing it safe and sound, and I like seeing that. They're not throwing rounds pretty much, and right now, Seized and Edward goes for it.
That's actually what Games call a Navi. Like, funnily enough, listening to them at EMS when they played Cash on versus Nip, that play is what they called a Navi. They're like, NBK's like, let's do a Navi, and then they two of them, the 2 A guys, rush into main like that. So it's actually kind of funny to see Navi do a Navi. But there you go. It's a pretty tried and true strat. Seeing as how it's had good results so far, they managed to catch him out, and Neo goes down, and that is a 3rd round for Navi. So as far as keeping their hopes alive, that was definitely crucial that they secure that. Now they've got a little bit of money to stretch for their teammates.
Absolutely, but they need to start gathering rounds in a row, really. They can't have this back and forth game. In a back and forth game with rounds, it's always beneficial to be on the terrorist team because the AKs are cheaper. So that would benefit, again, in the long term of it.
Again, look at this. Edward's already pushed all the way up. The smoke goes down as well, but that's actually not going to stop him from seeing out through here. So Taz drops down. Taz has got the bomb as well, and this is an eco here for AGAiN. So Edward really looking to get maximum punishment. Bomb is dropped. Not sure if he saw that, though. Got a really cheeky spot. If they come around here, if Taz drops down, this is going to be a very sad day for him. But Edward is actually wanting to push out here. There's the flank. Catches Taz out. Doesn't know that there's a second man there, though. And there we go. byali, we catch it. Just in time. Gets the kill on Edward with the deagle.
Guardian actually takes quite a bit of damage from Pasha in mid there. So there's definitely a possibility of, again, doing some pretty serious damage as Neo takes out starix there in mid.
Yeah, he got that M4 actually from Edward. So that was the problem with Edward's play. He went out, but then his teammates had no way of guarding the rifle that he dropped. So
Zeus casually walks into garage.
He's like, hey guys. And now it looks like it's Guardian, last man, 9 HP on the A site. He's about to run into 3 members. He already chops down 1 though, so that's a fine start. Turns it into a 2-on-1. He lost his teammate, and there we go. Again, they managed to cut him up. Somehow, in the end, they turn an eco. So it's like both teams have now had these weird rounds go their way. A double rifle for Navi, and then an eco actually work out for AGAiN.
Exactly, and now we've had these back and forth rounds, and it's not paying off for Navi. If you take a look at their money situation, it's not that great. Even if they, well, they're most likely going to lose their round. But still, if they buy up the next round, lose that one, they're back to square one. They have to eco once more.
It's like I don't even want to call. Oh, Edward with the 5-7. He gets 2 kills. That's massive. He's just sold his. I mean, that was so worth it. And he's going to lose starix, though. This is a bit of a problem. Now they're actually going to start to work around here. Zeus has got the good read, though. He's already trying to put shots out. He almost gets the kill on byali. But he does get taken out, and that is the pistol going. Well, the anti-eco going AGAiN's way. But they did still suffer 2 losses. That is a big deal as far as an impact on their game is concerned.
And now this is a big round for Navi. They have to win this one. If they don't win this one, they might want a double eco to get a Guardian and Op, because obviously what they're doing right now isn't working out to perfection. So, but you know, it depends on how pressed they are for rounds, really, if they want to force it after this one as well. But it's not looking great for them money-wise.
Right now it's definitely looking a little tight here. We got Edward, who's going to be rotating in as well. Guardian actually putting a lot of damage onto Taz without even realizing it. Zeus did find byali in the meantime, and Guardian actually pushes right through the smoke. They're both there. Guardian, what a push. Catches him completely off guard, and now it's just down to Pasha. Problem is he's going to spot out Guardian, but Seized actually gets the flank on him before he can take the shot. What a round from Navi.
That was a huge round as well. Finally building something resembling a bank, and they didn't lose too many members winning that round, really. They got away with, I think, 2 casualties that round.
Yeah.
And that's doable in their situation. But again, they want more rounds on the board. They're not going to be happy with letting AGAiN get more than 9 rounds, I think.
Yeah, like 7, 8, 9. Once it starts getting into those reaches, CT side really starts to have quite a bit of trouble here. So now, well, we've actually got a pretty decent read as far as things are concerned for the time being, at least. Navi, they've got 4 guys over on the A side. This is actually pretty massive. 2 of them over on short. So they could rotate to mid if they need to, but this is looking like AGAiN are about to run right into a boulder here. Navi may be making the perfect call. Pasha's going to be waiting as soon as this smoke clears up. He's going to try and take that shot on Zeus. He's already aiming that corner. Zeus, perhaps knowing this, he's just going to hold around the corner here. Now Pasha changes it up, and there we go. Insta-gib comes out. Zeus gets that kill. He's still hanging in here, too. This is so tricky. Look at this position by him, but he does finally get caught in the end. Now we go to Seized, who's sitting at the back of the site. He's going to have an opportunity to pop out. He's waiting for somebody to come out from Squeaky around the corner, and now he peeks. Doesn't see one. But he knows they're there. That's the real problem here. Taz is now just trying to check. But this is such a back and forth. It's so close. But there's the 1-for-1 trade. Zeus gets taken out, or rather seized. Edward, Seized, both picked. And now it's just Guardian and starix left alive for their team. starix is going to take point and try and work his way out onto the site. This is so tricky. His teammate gets picked off in the meantime. starix can't get the kill, though. byali with the double kill. And again, another round going AGAiN's way. Again, another round going AGAiN's way. Well,
it's a bit of a tongue twister.
It's a bit redundant, I guess, but another round for AGAiN. Again.
And they made a lot happen from a bad spot, because as you said, Navi read that. They had 4 people towards that A site. Even before they started the initiation on the site, Neo got dinked down to 10 HP, and he somehow survived that round, so they absolutely made it work somehow. Navi, though, not in the best situation.
No, it's not looking too hot here. All of a sudden, Seized. He actually could get something done here. He tries to take out snax, but it's not going to happen. That was very close, but snax too quick. And now Guardian left alive. He's got his P2K, so not a lot of money on him. So Taz is going to find him, and that's going to be a perfect round coming out for AGAiN. They get the plant. They get all the kills. Pasha still holds on to his op despite taking a bit of damage himself. But most importantly, 9-4 now the score. AGAiN have got to be considering, or they've got to be considering already. You know, this is a win here. This first half for them is already a success as far as they're concerned.
And if they win this round, Navi are AGAiN, which is kind of the theme of the first half. They're going to be broke again if they lose this one.
Guardian gets picked. Taz finds Seized. This is a real problem here. Now we do have Edward. He does manage to come in here. He's got the M4A1. He's got to be careful. Gets the one. Gets the second as well. But Taz comes from upper, and he is going to take him out. Now Zeus is still in the site, though. This could catch Taz off guard. But he's actually misreading this. And now Taz, does he see it in time? No, he doesn't. Zeus gets the flank, but Taz takes out starix. So again, we find ourselves in this awkward position. And now it's a 2-on-1. And Zeus, I mean, he has to go for it. This is the thing. He has to clutch this for his team. And Neo is just waiting right under it. And he actually does it! Zeus picks off Neo, and now we're in this 1-on-1. Pasha, though, as soon as he comes around the corner, finds the shot. And Zeus He was looking, he had to check all the angles, he had to make sure, but he just couldn't find him fast enough. Pasha from CT finds the shot, and that is the 10th round. And that, as you were saying, is Na'Vi in a very tight spot indeed.
And yeah, I have to give credit to AGAiN because their fakes, they're selling their fakes so well right now. They're pretty much toying with Na'Vi when they actually do their fakes. That time, the entire Na'Vi team had rotated over to A side, but you still had 2 AGAiN players on B side. I mean, they're doing such a great job of actually making rotations happen and basically forcing Na'Vi to play the way AGAiN wants them to play.
This is the thing, they're controlling the tempo, they're controlling the pace, all the information. Na'Vi are just really struggling. But for some reason, Neo runs through the smoke. Zeus gets a freebie, but he's still in a 1v4, and that's not going to be good enough. That's not going to happen. 11-4, the end of the score here for the first half on Cash again. With a near perfect first half. 11 rounds on the T side. They have to be ecstatic right now.
And given how well AGAiN played this map and how well they've played it in the past, I wouldn't be surprised if they've got something special sorted out for their pistol round. Some sort of aggressive push or a kind of a unorthodox setup, really. So I'm looking forward to see the pistol, but Na'Vi needs this pistol round. Sure, you got that cushion of you can still lose the round and go from there, and have that 14-4 uphill battle, but you'd feel so much better having 7 rounds instead of 4.
Yeah, that's the thing. 4 rounds means you have so little room for error. 5 rounds is all the other team needs. They can just stomp right through. If they win the pistol, again, are going to be on the brink of just taking this flat out. This is the big deal here, but the have fun is there. Edward even typing it out in full. This guy is serious about his fun. Does not want to be taken lightly. This is a pretty big deal here now. Na'Vi, a lot of pressure on them to perform here in this this second half right now. This pistol round is going to matter so much, but we see just Kevlar across the board for them, and it looks like it is going to be the YOLO play. Taz is going to be the first one in the line of fire, and the problem is that Zeus is going to come out from Squeaky. There's the flash, going to force him back. His teammate Pasha is there to support him, and they're already putting shots out, but the problem is they've all got Kevlar. They're all going to last so damn long versus P2000 unless they can find the headshots. We need perfect pistol work here from AGAiN. And now byali, again flash, but it looks like they're just going to try and go for it here. Lining up, a bit of a problem. Shots just all over the place, in fact, but they are managing to get in here. Taz is trying to find him. There's the swap from byali. He's actually going to go for it, and now it's just Guardian. Last man alive, and it's a 1v1. Taz is going to find the headshot, and that's the retake for AGAiN. What? Na'Vi could have had that. For it to go down to a 1v1 and then Guardian to have so much HP. And then Taz just gets the goddamn headshot. And then Taz just tells him 13 HP. You didn't hit me. That's just twisting the knife in the wound, Taz. That is merciless.
That was... I don't know how Taz found that first kill at the back site. No idea. He just somehow came out with a headshot, and that turned the round for them completely. Sick round by Taz. Holy hell. I mean, 4 kills.
4 kills, 4 kills tells the story right there, right? He's just like, nope, it's not happening.
And Na'Vi are doing a desperation buy. Edward has busted out the AK. And that's with armor, so they've dropped Edward and AK. They want to get this. This is the same thing Astana did on Nuke versus GamePub, and it did not work out at all for the Ukrainians that time. But we'll see.
This is very much like that Eastern European sort of style, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you're just like, it's the Russian gaming. You know, like, okay, drop him an AK, get him armor, and then he's going to be our point man, and then we kind of just go off of him. And well, Edward could very well deliver. That's the thing here. byali is going to be over in the corner. He's going to be taking the flak of things, but we already have the flashes coming in. 4 members for Na'Vi. A nade already eaten, but now there we go. byali, we go to him. He gets 2 kills. Gotta get a 3rd as well. He whips out the pistol, and this is catastrophic. Guardian is going to get taken out, and then it's seized. He's going for the flank on CT. He's going to get snax, but it's still just so little. Oh no, and then he finds a FAMAS too. He's like, I had a Galil, I was hoping for an M4, I was hoping for a Colt. Why do I have to go for the floss? But hey, he's going to go for the shots. He's trying to duel it up with Neo right now at range. He's got it switched into burst, but it's not going to be good enough. 13-4 again. And now, well, it's looking pretty bleak here for Na'Vi.
That's a big loss. It's a big risk, and I can understand why they would do it. Obviously, being this far behind, but that's heartbreaking for Na'Vi.
This is a real problem. This is just getting out of hand. And now they go for the yellow B. I mean, Neo, Snax, they're all getting killed. starix manages to make it infected, but he gets spotted out in the end. Guardian, Edward, before I can even swap to him, die. They just get completely cleaned up, and now, well, we're gonna have. Well, now is the opportunity here for Na'Vi. It's the only opportunity, really. That's the thing.
This is now or never. Yeah, this is now or never.
It's the all or nothing. They have to do it right here, and this is real problems here. This is real problems. I mean, 4 rounds. They have 4 rounds to their name right now, Na'Vi. They need to play the most perfect game of CS of their lives, and so far we haven't been seeing it. So whatever, they need to just wake up.
They need to get their stuff together fast. Edward does pick up the entry frag onto Snax though, and that's a great start. They've also put quite a bit of damage onto Taz. So far so good.
All of a sudden, yeah, this is actually shaping up pretty nicely here. Zeus is actually going to pop out and pick off Pasha. Problem is he's not going to check his back, so Neo gets a trade on that. Brings it back to a 1v1. Oh no, and Guardian actually shanks Seized. It was Seized or Edward, but one of them drops really low.
Yeah, Guardian with a casual love tap onto Edward.
You can see Edward turn around too. He's probably just like, what, dude? What? Just what? But now, oh, so close. A headshot on the Guardian is going to drop him to 15 points of health as well. And now Neo's in position. He can catch Edward as soon as Edward comes out of those doors. And here's the read. I mean, again, they just get it perfectly. Guardian Seized Edward. Everybody's so low for Na'Vi, but they're committed to the task. Seized gets one, but it's not going to be enough. And now Edward just tries to spray through the door, and it's not going to happen. byali with the double to wrap it up. And that's again, they got the hammer, they got the nail, and there's Na'Vi's coffin. And that was the nail going into that coffin lid. That was the end of the story here. Na'Vi are just going to go for the buy what you can round, but that was it. 15-4. Very likely you're going to be seeing 16-4 here for the first map on Cash.
And that was a round where Na'Vi actually got an upper hand, being 4-on-3 for the better part of the round. I mean, if you can't convert those type of rounds, you're not going to win CS games against people of this level. I mean, it's just that easy. They have to take advantage of the advantage they give themselves. If you can't win with that upper hand and the man advantage, you're not going to win a lot of CS games.
That's going to be a real problem, yeah. You're making your life much harder than it needs to be.
And right now, it's looking pretty rough, down to 3 men versus 4. It's a bit of an opposite situation. Let's see if they can do the same thing that AGAiN did to them last round.
They're going to need a bit of that magic right now. And Neo's spotting out at mid right now, as we can see, but it does look like it's shaping up to be the B play. Neo slowly working his way back over here. We do have the man on the spot, and that is Snax. He's going to be the first in the line of fire, but there's the nade, and that's going to be all the warning he needs. There's the oh, no, he's got the molly, but before he can drop it, Guardian gets the headshot on him. What a shot coming out from Guardian, but Neo actually catches them as they come through, try and get up on spot. They drop the bomb, and this is a real problem here. Now starix gets taken out. Guardian going to it, but that is not going to be enough. The GG is there. 16-4, the final score. Again, demolishing Na'Vi in the first map of this series on Cash. I mean, sure, we were saying that they've got the upper hand, but for it to be this brutal, this one-sided, again, man, we're shocked.
That was not expected, but kudos to AGAiN for